So guys, I thought I'd jump on the bandwagon of the three knife challenge. I saw Sapper Gardens the other day. I haven't been nominated. I'm not going to nominate anybody else unless they want to sort of do it. But basically, it's your favourite knife, your oldest knife, and your everyday carry. If you carry a knife. Now, I know in UK it's really dodgy carrying knives because people like stabbing each other. There's no guns allowed, so we can't shoot each other, so we stab each other. But I always carry a knife. So, always, you know. I'd probably get arrested if I lived in UK. But the oldest knife I have, if I can find it now, just putting one in my pockets, is this one. This is a little folding knife. And like me, it's made in Sheffield. This I've had for, I don't know, 35 years, probably, if not longer, before knives were completely banned in England. And it's, I don't know what it says on there. Let me find my other glasses. But it's made in Sheffield, and Rogers it says on it. So as you can see, it's had lots of wear, lots of sharpening. The end's probably half-inch shorter than it should be now. It was a right mess, this knife, and I went to England a few years ago and I went through my fishing stuff, and this was in my fishing stuff. I think it was my uncle who gave me this. But I say, I've had it about 35 years, so maybe more, maybe 40 years nearly. But that's my oldest knife, I said, made in Sheffield, proper. But as I say, I did clean it up. And one of the other things I do like about this knife is it's steel, it's not stainless obviously, same as that Norwegian knife, and you can strike a spark with it. Sometimes. Got a few there, but not a lot. My rock's not sharp enough, is it? But as you can see, I could get a spark off that. It's always handy, isn't it, you know? But I wouldn't do it with my Norwegian knife unless I was really desperate. Favourite knife and sort of everyday carry now, when I'm, well, especially when I'm not in the bank. Take it off my belt. Is this? This was made by Halva Garden in Norway. It's a traditional Norwegian knife, and this is my favourite knife. I wear this all the time whenever I can. I use it all the time. I use a knife. I've used that 4 times already today. Every single day I use a knife. So, you know, whatever it is that I've got is what I use. And something I absolutely always have on me, even if I ain't got that on my belt, is a Swiss Army knife. And there's a fire starter on it as well. Now this is an old beater. I've probably got, well, in house at least, there's 5 or 6 of these. So, but this one I've been using for a long time. I did break the small blade, which surprised me. It being stainless steel, but I use that now for flicking fire starter, you know what I mean. But I broke that doing some profile, trying to get 2-piece aluminium profile apart on a wet day, and as I say, I'm really surprised that it broke. But it's got chocolate on it, my son borrowed it. But yeah, that's always in my pocket. I mean, blades, the main blade on it, again, if I ain't got that other one on, if I haven't got the other the belt knife on. I've always got this on, and this is... It's not quite shaving sharp now, but I have used it. But it's not far off shaving sharp. And that's always a good knife to have. I mean, it's never going to rust, apart from if you break the blade. I don't know how that happened in reality, but they're a good knife. I have quite a few knives. One knife I used to carry all the time when I were at work was a chisel knife. But unfortunately, it wasn't comfortable as a belt. On the belt, because it had that plastic sheath, and I had it on a button clip on a pair of work trousers, and the button failed, and I've lost that, so I've got to get another one of them, because I do like to have one of them at work. It's a very useful tool. And the standard open L, I've got a number 7. That's a lovely knife, but as to favourite oldest and everyday carry, that's the oldest. That's absolutely everyday. The one on my hip now is my favourite, and in general is every day on my hip. But I thought I'd share that, and if anybody else wants to do it, let us know what your knives are. I'm sure there's a lot of people use knives out there, especially if you're in garden in UK. I'm sure they can't arrest you for using a knife in your garden. But anyway, it's nice to be nice.